Okay. And then the other traffic calming?
The other traffic calming project are the Blue Road roundabouts. One's the Blue Road in Santa Maria and Blue Road and Alhambra Circle. And that's also scheduled to start any day now. The contractor is also on board. There are two smaller circles, but it's also going to get done in 90 days.
And when you're talking about circles, that could affect traffic in the area,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
So they work, I think it's between, is it 7:30 to 4 o'clock that they work? Or?
It's 7:30 to 5.
Okay.
On Saturdays they work 8 to 5.
Okay.
And that's the schedule that we've given the contractor for them to work on.
So try and avoid just that specific intersection during those time frames, so you are not, you know, if you need to get around it, it's pretty simple. There's
Correct, and we'll have the proper signage, you
Okay.
know, in place for people to see and to be aware of how the traffic's going to be detoured.
Okay, and then we've got Sunrise Harbor Park.
Sunrise Harbor Park, that's also a very beautiful park in the Sunrise Harbor area of our city, and there we also have the contractor on board and ready to start, and we'll be redoing the entire park. It's a small park, but there's a lot of things happening in the park itself. We're redoing the two playground structures there. We're also doing the redoing the basketball court, an existing basketball court that's really in bad shape. We're taking that out and redoing a new one, and also adding a new wood trellis with a new slab. With also site furniture, benches, and that type of thing. Just revamping the entire park.
That's the one that's by the Cocoa Plum Circle, right? Right around
Yes,
there?
just south of it.
South of it?
Correct. I'm sorry, north of it.
North of it?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then a huge project, which you're now in the last phase, Old Cutler Force
Oh,
Main
yes.
Replacement.
Correct.
And that definitely affects a lot of traffic in the area. Tell me about that one.
Yes, it does. That is really the last leg of the entire sewer replacement project, and it goes from the intersection of Old Cutler and 57th Avenue south to Campamento and Old Cutler. It's a shorter stretch. It's as compared to the other phases, but it will traffic will be impeded in those areas for a short while. It's a shorter project, maybe about 3 months project, and we're hoping to get that started also in November.
And what can people do as far as detours? Is there even a detour in that area, or is
No.
just a, you know?
Not really. We're just going to have to work the same fashion that we work the other projects. We have flagmen in place. The contractor is a very experienced contractor, the one that landed the job. So it's the same way. We cannot detour any other roads.
I think what you guys did before was one lane and just one
Yes,
lane open,
work on
and so
exactly.
Okay.
We work on one lane and then you work on the other side.
okay. And obviously this is necessary. It's not something that's cosmetic. It's
No.
necessary to continue the flow of sewer in that area.
Correct.
It's an upgrading of.
It's an upgrade. It's really a replacement of a sewer force main, and that's the last phase of that project.
Okay, so after that, you know, people in that area will be.
You'll be very happy. You'll be very happy.
Well, thank you so much, Ernesto. We got how many projects? Like 10
Oh my God, I would
projects
say
or
so.
more done in less, probably 5 minutes.
I would say so.
I appreciate it, and of course we will always keep you posted here on Coral Gables now on the latest projects and the completion, and you know, it's going to be a busy year for you.
Oh yes.
This is just the
Seems that
beginning.
way. It's only the beginning.
All right, so for more information on any of these projects mentioned today, you can call the Public Works Department at 305-460-5000. And the city just held a ribbon cutting ceremony for a new roundabout on a very busy intersection, as Ernesto and I were talking. Rodolfo Roman has been following this construction project from the very beginning, and he joins us now from the intersection of Coral Way and Segovia Street with the dramatic transformation. Rodolfo.
Thanks, Bucky's. You know, last year I remember standing on the traffic circle surrounded by nothing but grass. But with the additions of these new royal palm trees, it can help make it a new city landmark. The Segovia traffic circle is finally complete. City officials have planted 6 royal palm trees, additional landscaping and lighting making this a beautiful sight. A ribbon cutting ceremony took place last month, commemorating the traffic calming measure. Residents welcomed the new neighborhood enhancement with open arms.
Just a wonderful thing that I had hoped for a long time, and now it's come to fruition. It's a big day for us in Coral Gables.
City officials say the traffic circle will be beneficial as it will help reduce traffic and vehicle accidents. Funding for the project came from road impact fees. Coral Gables is keeping a close eye on senior citizens' wallets. The city is offering a limited number of senior taxi discount coupons to residents who are 65 years of age or older. A minimum of 4 $5 coupons are available. Coupons are valid until December 31st. The pilot program is funded by the Partners for a Livable Community. To purchase tickets, you can do so at the Coral Gables War Memorial Youth Center located at 405 University Drive or call 305-444-2828. Speaking of watching your money, the famed Coral Gables trolley is changing its hourly schedule. In an effort to stay within funding levels, trolleys will now run Monday to Friday from 6:30 a.m. until 8 p.m. except the first Friday of every month. On that first Friday, which is gallery night, service will continue until 10 p.m. The War Memorial Youth Center is also changing its hours. The Youth Center is now open on Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Friday hours remain the same from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. The trolleys in Youth Center's new hours were determined after the services were not being frequently used. It's all part of the belt tightening all cities are facing due to these tough economic times. For the new hours, you can visit www.coralgables.com. For Coral Gables Now, Rodolfo Roman. Back to you, Belkis.
All right, thanks, Rodolfo. Coral Gables Now is just getting started. Coming up, a year after being on the show, we revisit a community-based program to find out if it's fulfilling its goal of keeping seniors independent and at home longer. Plus, we'll have some of the surprising preliminary results of a Hispanic health study. And students at a local school are learning to read, write, and cultivate. That's right, growing a garden is part of the learning process. Coral Gables Now will be right back.